All right, we've just come back from doing a little bit of Jungian shadow work, and we've discovered that Clive was, in fact, the dude who destroyed Phoenix Gate and probably killed Joshua. I still have my doubts about it, but he's accepted his capacity for evil. That's really what all that stuff is about. Anyway, so we're heading back to Sid's hideaway, where apparently we're ready to finally join his band of misfits and lame dudes. Righting some wrongs.
To Sid Solar, then. We have a lot to discuss.
I found it's best to just do the quest thing first before going to the armor or anything. Structurally, it seems like what they do is they want you to do what you're supposed to do, and then you get the freedom to. Then they'll update the shop contents and such.
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
A jolly place.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms?
Oh, novel idea.
For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
We'll call it Outer Heaven.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital and pay a visit to Mother.
Earlier. That's a beautiful shot. Look at that castle. Wow.
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, we will be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Your Radiance?
If it is fertile land the Empire requires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we have sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the Blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men. Sandbreck is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean.
Yeah, look at his
It is
eyebrows.
time we expanded our dominion.
He looks like a conqueror, just from his
This is the will
eyebrows.
of Great Grieger.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry.
But how much will that cost? And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do. Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Orther. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
I have to wonder how they're going to up the ante. I mean, we've already gotten some really intense scenes.
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the mother crystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
The world is dying?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer, until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals we look to for their so-called blessing. All right, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mined from the mother crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the mother crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind, well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the mother crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
higher-ups? The gods themselves?
So now you want to do something about the crystals? And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
You could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
What I got myself into. I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
See, I was right. Look, now we have side quests. It would have been a waste of time to run in here and look. If I would have gone and checked them all.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier. Didn't sound happy.
What do you suppose it? So what God's forsaken corner of the realm is Sid dragging you off to this time?
Oriflamme.
The holy capital. And what business would you lot having? On second thoughts, I don't want to know.
Oh, I got Invictus. I don't need no Gaia Blade or broadswords. And this gear is for newbies. Look at this. I got nothing I need, man. And 11,000 for this thing? You must be out of your mind. And I've got all the potions I can carry. I don't know. What's a Lionheart tonic, though? I don't know. Gradually fills limit break gauge for 30 seconds. I mean, I don't think I need it. But screw it.
Speaking of Oriflamme, I hear the trading routes leading south have seen more than double the usual traffic. If you ask me, somewhat foul's brewing. And it ain't Tyre's borbile tea. Oh, just go and see Otto, will ya?
Alright.
Alright. I'll go see Otto. But first, let's see if we can upgrade any of our existing gear.
Make it quick.
Since we've already kind of like gotten all the latest. Flame Tongue. Ooh, wait a second. I think I'm currently using Stormcry. I don't understand. I don't own Flame Tongue. Do I? Oh, you can craft Flame Tongue. Okay. Or if we were to, let's say, reinforce Stormcry, which I cannot do, apparently. I see. Okay. It makes sense. I mean, oh my gosh, it's quite a leap, too. I mean, currently, Stormcry is only like 150 damage or 130 damage. But if I craft a Flame Tongue, I could bump it up to... Yeah, this is 15 more. Okay.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Yep. I think I had to use the Stormcry that I had to make the Flame Tongue. Yeah, I did. Let's see. Can you reinforce Flame Tongue? You cannot. I guess I don't need all these like long swords and crap. I'm gonna keep them anyway because I don't know if I can maybe upgrade them later or something. There's probably something where you gotta like upgrade it 8 times or whatever, and you can be like a super powerful weapon or something. Maybe you need it for crafting another blade or something. Seems like sometimes you need like a long sword. Yeah, see, I don't want to sell off my long swords and crap because I might need one of these bastard swords for crafting a new blade.
And?
Well, let's see. I have Flame Tongue equipped, right? Gear and icons. Yeah. Yep, Flame Tongue. And nothing else I have is like, this is the best gear, basically, that I can wear right now. I do have a bunch of ability points. I guess technically I can upgrade maybe something that I have. Something that I'm using. Can I upgrade my Gouge? I can. I do like Gouge. Okay. Maybe it'll just do more damage. Let's jam out a side quest here, or two,
send a message.
before we go to Oriflame.
You've lost a letter. Nothing too important, I hope.
Not just a letter. I lost everything. There's a hole in my damn pack, and fool that I am, I didn't bloody notice.
It can't be that bad, surely.
How could it be any worse? I'm a courier. I carry things. If I can't do my job right, then what am I good for? Nothing, that's what. I buggered it right up. That means no herbs for the infirmary, and no fresh meat for our cooking pots. Worst of all, that letter I lost, it was for Sid. A letter he's been waiting on for days.
What a screw
Maybe
up.
if you retrace your steps.
I'd scour Storm from coast to coast if I could, but there are curse breakers in the field, counting on my arrival. No. I'll just have to own up to Otto and Sid. They're gonna skin me alive.
Fine. Tell me where to look.
Are you serious? Thank you.
It sounds like the hideaway could use those supplies. So, where should I start?
Gotan's bales, perhaps? I took a tumble in the bushes when I was passing through. There's a chance my pack might have caught on something. If you can find everything I dropped, you'll be doing us all a favor. And if you can find Sid's letter, you'll be saving my life.
If it's there, I'll find it.
Wonderful. Now, I have to run if I'm to make my next delivery in time. I trust you can find your way to Gotan's bales. Oh, and hurry, will you? Sid doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Yeah, sure. There's just one other side mission. Yeah, there's just that one other side mission.
The letter won't last very long out in the elements. I should make for Sambrek as soon as I can.
What? Was it on a timer? Got a letter on a timer here? Yeah, we'll just jam out these two side quests real quick. It shouldn't be too hard to find a letter.
Where are you, Randall?
Is everything all right?
Forgive me, young man. I was in a world of my own. I'm worried about my friend, you see. He left some time ago and hasn't returned. You know what it's like out there for a bearer on his own.
Why leave the safety of the hideaway?
For coin. Sad though it is, our need outweighs the risk. The hideaway can't survive on goodwill alone. And though Karen does what she can, her coffers aren't bottomless. Wait. You were a soldier, were you not? In the Imperial Army?
I was.
Then I ask a favour of you. I'm too old to be traipsing hither and yon. Will you go and find him for me?
Yeah, I'll find this
I'll do
dude.
what I can.
Oh, thank you.
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Randall, and I suspect you'll find him in Lost Wing. He's been working for Quinton, the tavern keeper. He'll know something, I'm sure.
I'll speak to him.
Safe travels, my friend. And thank you again.
Seems easy enough. This one's probably harder to find, so we'll do this one first. And we'll come back for the main quest later. Oh look, it marks them. I think this is the... Whoa. Which one is this? Needs of the Many or Red Letter Day? I guess we'll find out. We'll just go to this one first. I think this is the... We're searching for Randall in this one. Oh, no. Orabel Downs. Oh, I see.
His pack might have split while he was passing through the bales.
Yeah, we're looking for the letter. Whoops. I almost torched Torgal.
Looks like I'm in the right area.
Yeah, we're looking for the letter here. This is where I thought it was.
Supplies.
Lots of bushes everywhere.
I doubt he could have fit much more in his pack. Still no sign of Sid's letter, though. I've come this far.
Maybe ask around.
A little overdressed to be picking grapes, aren't you? Are you here for Master Quentin?
I'm looking for a letter someone dropped nearby. And I suppose you've seen it.
Can't say I have, sorry.
Well, if you do...
Wait, I did pass a dog with something in its mouth a little while back. Could have been a piece of paper. No idea if it was your letter, but you never know.
Which way did it go?
A dog?
Towards Lost Wing. Seemed well looked after to me. Dare say someone there's been feeding it.
To the village, then. Thank you.
Well, I just happened to be going to Lost Wing. Isn't that convenient? I did it in exactly the right order. I suppose I could double back and just teleport here, but...
It's looking to be a fine harvest.
Yeah, I swear Lost Wing looks too much like the Hideaway.
Back, are ya? Did Master Quentin summon you? The shad's all salted and smoked. But it'll be an age before the stink's gone from my skirts. But at least you'll have the...
Here we go. That's probably my letter.
Culprit. Sorry, boy.
We'll give him something in exchange. Poor dog.
Someone's waiting for this. He's waited long enough already. Hopefully this will keep our courier out of trouble.
That's a straight up fetch quest if there ever was one.
What'll we do for supper?
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing? Sun's setting fast.
How did I end up here? Did I take a wrong turn? I must have. The reason I got to do all these side quests is because I feel like they're the most, like...
I heard a barrel of Gotan gold will fetch a full talent in a summer house.
It's something I can choose to do, I guess you'd say. Like, it's something I can... Hold on a tick. I was just here. How do you get down to the below area? Maybe it's just to teach you the layout of the town. That's not it either. What the F, man? How did I miss that? I don't know.
Ah, if it isn't Sid's young protege. To what do I owe the pleasure?
I'm looking for a bearer called Randall. I hear he's been coming to you for work. He was expected back at the hideaway some time ago. A friend of his asked me to check on him.
Randall, you say? The porter? Yes, I know him. And I can't say I'm surprised if he has been delayed. I gave him enough to do. Though, thinking about it, he should probably have been back by now.
I'll go and look for him. Where was he headed?
He was to meet an associate of mine to the south of here, on Lorbert's Pass. I do hope nothing's happened to him.
Isn't that where I just came from?
Be sure to let me know, Clive.
Sun's setting fast.
Is there time of day? I haven't noticed it if there is. I think the thing that's probably, I mean, not most impressive, but it is impressive, the lighting in this game. Across foliage and whatnot. It's probably what's overheating my PS5. Yep, little pickup. It's probably just a potion. 2 gil. Mr. Moneybags. $5 gil. Hey. Scrooge McDuck over here. Valley Matter. Wait, this is the guy. Maybe.
You all right?
Hang it, man. Thank the gods. You're one of us. We were attacked. Beastmen on the road.
Beast?
Randall knew he didn't play the hero, but reckless sod insisted on drawing him off.
Where did this happen?
Further down the road. In the clearing. Please. You have to see that he's safe.
I'll do what I can. You go back to Lost Wing and tell Quentin what happened.
Let's hunt some beastmen.
Goblins. Why am I not surprised?
Sicko, Torgal! Keep your distance, there, boy! Get him! Give them all you've got, boys! Don't let them get away! You know what to do! There, boy! You know what to do! You know what to do! Get him! Give them all you've got, boy! There, boy! Sick of Torgal! Get him!
Light him up.
Keep your distance, boy!
Yeah, might as well just finish him off with the Ifrit ability. Cuts through him a little bit easier. Not much though.
Sick of Torgal.
Is it just me, or does it seem like all of the enemies are just getting crazy amounts of HP? Like absurd amounts. I'm going to be stopping to grab every one of these little glowy things, and there's going to be, most of them are probably going to be nothing. 2 pinches of magical lash. Oh, I wouldn't have found this though. Look at that water. That's some nice water, man. Ooh. This isn't even where I'm supposed to go. That's weird. Basically, return missing items to Glenn in the hideaway. But I gotta inspect Randall's body. Which one is that? That's the problem with having 2 missions going on at once. I think that's to say... Oh wait, is this Randall's body? Oh, I ran right by it. I'm glad I stopped to look at the icons. Oh man, Randall.
Sorry, Randall. Looks like I was too late. He doesn't deserve to rot by the roadside. I'll speak to Quentin.
It's too bad about Randall. I think I gotta actually hot-foot it back. I don't think I can teleport or anything. It's a pleasant forest, though. Good for a stroll, I'd say. The music is really good. It's good, just adventuring music, I guess you'd say. I read an article today that said that they weren't going to do DLC for this game, but they've recently changed their minds, or hinted at it. So there is the possibility of some kind of DLC. I don't know what that means, though. Would it be like side quests, or... I don't know.
Ah, there you are. My man told me what happened. And? I can't help but notice you're alone. Damn it. I feared as much.
He's not far from the south gate. I trust you'll do right by him.
Of course. I'll send someone right away.
Isn't that what you were supposed to do?
I knew he was brave, though I didn't know he was reckless. Poor fool.
And you known him long?
A while. I liked the fact that he didn't shy away from dangerous work, and he liked what I paid.
Because it helped keep the hideaway afloat.
I'll tell Sid what happened here. I expect he'll be none too pleased to learn of Randall's fate. And I suppose you're none too happy either. For your trouble.
Like, man, I got so many meteorites. Does this guy have anything else?
You'll let me tell Sid what happened, won't you?
Sun's setting fast.
Like, I could start a
Any friend of the
meteorite
innkeeper's a
shop.
friend of mine.
I got so many of them.
Good day.
Still loaded up on everything. I'm hardly using any potions at all.
But how did the grocer know he's not?
I think now I just gotta head back to Sid's hideaway. Turn in that letter quest to the delivery dude. I was hoping I could teleport out of here. Oh, you can travel just to the obelisk. Well, that's handy. Jeez. Why didn't I just try that first? Yeah, go to the world map, man. Alright. Yeah, technically I've really only seen a very small amount of the world. I really don't know if I'll keep doing, like, the whole game
Barking at his lot earlier.
here on YouTube. Let me know in the comments if you feel like I need to. I mean, it's...
Maybe I should just own up.
There's so many other games I want to get to also.
I just got back to the hideaway and thankfully Otto hasn't seen me yet. I don't suppose you,
Found the things you dropped. I did.
I was so sure they'd be gone. And the letter?
Only a little worse for wear.
I think the game's like 35 to 40 hours. Just the main story, but if you're doing all the side quests, it's like 50.
No more skulking about in the shadows for me then. And all thanks to you. Losing those supplies was one thing, but if Sid had found out about that letter...
Is it about Cursebreaker business?
If only. It's from his daughter. She's off studying in Canver, and her letters are all that keeps Sid sane while she's away.
You never mentioned a daughter.
Yeah.
Well, he's a busy man. And thanks to you, he won't be wasting his time smiting careless couriers with levin boats. So I'd say you did us both a service. Here, for your troubles. If there's anything you're wanting from Sid, today's the day. He'll be sweet as honey once he gets his hands on this.
$20 XP? Is that even worth it? And a sharp fang?
There's a commotion in the main hall.
Not sure if these side quests are really worth it, for the rewards anyway. Some of them have nice story expansion though. Or just elaboration, I guess you'd say.
Take a seat, Clive. I'll fetch you a bowl of brown.
Hang on. Let's update this guy's compendium.
Good day. Or...
Hippocrates updates the tomes. Level 3 tomes.
A rather fascinating excerpt I've been meaning to show you.
Really? No, we don't need to read too much about the world.
What subject shall we consider today?
We don't need to.
So you're really going through with it? Sid's been talking about bringing down a mother crystal since I've known it. But that's all it's ever been. Talk.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do. We'll be leaving for the capital shortly.
Well, you couldn't have picked a better moment. Seems the hiding the royalists gave him wasn't enough to dampen old Sylvester's spirits. His legions are on the march again. This time, due south.
Another war.
All as the great Grieger wills it. Bloodthirsty little miss, that one. That's gods for you, innit? Still, might work to our advantage on this occasion. Wars breed chaos. On the front lines, and at home. With a fair wind behind them, a handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys of Oriflamme. No trouble. It's making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach. Lucky for you, I might just know of a way.
This?
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the Dame. And it's the Dame who'll see you safely through Northreach. I'll send a Stolas in the morning, let her know you're coming. We go way back, and she's a true friend of the cause. I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
That's good of you, but who is this Dame, and where will I find her?
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute, the Vale. And she's quite a woman, if you know what I mean.
A woman? Right.
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad. I'll be expecting a full report when you get back.
What's with this guy? Is he listening in or something? Alliant reports unlocked. Alliant reports? Yeah, Alliant reports are now available for viewing by speaking to Gout at the Alliant report counter in the Hideaway's mess. These reports, compiled by the Curse Breakers, contain information on quests currently available across Valistia. Oh, really?
Now to find Gav.
Landlocked Bearer.
Oh, you're the new lad, aren't you? Goat at your service. Well, the Hideaway service anyway. Otto's put me in charge of reading through the reports sent in by our allies and picking out any problems that might warrant the attention of the Curse Breakers. Or any other willing volunteers. And there's no shortage of problems, I can tell you. Well, maybe I don't have to.
Did he snort?
I'll warrant a strapping lad like you's got people begging him for help wherever you go. Anyway, if you're ever interested in taking a look over the list, just say the word. Reckon you could probably tick off the odd thing here and there. They say little acts of kindness are their own reward. But if that ain't enough, these have got proper bounties on them and all.
Yeah, let's check it out. What do we got? Use Goat's Alliance reports not only to find new quests around Valistia, but also travel immediately to the obelisk waypoint nearest their location. Okay. Well, now, say what? All right. Oh, you can just travel right to it. There's a few of them. There's the Holy Empire Sembrek and the Imperial Province of Rosaria. So let's just, maybe we could just jam on these couple of side quests here. See what's going on with these. Power me up, man. Oh, wait a second. Is this not Lost Wing? Is this not right where I was?
Oh, you're Sid,
Before?
Matt, if I'm not mistaken. Couldn't trouble you for some assistance, could I?
That depends. What do you need?
Some new bearers from Oriflamme just arrived, and it cost Master Quinton a pretty penny to convince their owner to part with them. Man must have been a bloody tyrant. Can't get a peep out of them, try as I might.
They're probably terrified of you.
You're probably right. Dare say it'd take a bearer like yourself to open them up. So, will you have a word with them? Help them settle in?
No, why not?
I can try.
That'll do me. Tell them they're safe, and that if they need anything, they just have to ask.
I'll let them know.
This seems super easy.
They're sitting over there, taking a long overdue breather, looks like.
They're literally right there. Like, this is like, take 2 steps to your right, press X.
So you're the new arrivals. Is there anything I can get you? You're safe here. They don't punish people like us for speaking our minds.
Truly. I'm hungry. My sister too, we're starving.
Wait here. I'll fetch you something from the tavern.
Thank you.
I won't be long. You stay here and rest.
Okay.
But how did the grocer know his dog?
I want to ride a chocobo through town, man. Be a lot faster than this. Clive is slow as molasses.
I'll have 2 plates of whatever you're serving.
Sorry. We've enough mouths of our own to feed without tending to the wants of outsiders.
It's not for me. It's for some new arrivals.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't see the mark. So you're a comrade. Well, in that case, you may have whatever you require. Take all the bread and wine you want.
That's really all it takes. One look at the innkeeper's mark.
Of course it is. I do as Master Quinton commands, as do we all. And Master Quinton commands that none of his favoured guests be left wanting. Well, don't keep our new comrades waiting. Take what you need and see that they eat their fill.
Bread and wine. Hopefully this will be enough.
This is the essence of a fetch quest, man. Literally go over and fetch some bread and wine, because why can't they do this?
Yeah. Bread and wine from the tavern.
You could have walked 20 feet. I feel like I'm enabling some laziness here.
May we? Truly?
They couldn't walk 20 feet.
Such plenty. Never in all my days.
Brother, this place is like a dream. We sat and no one shouted. We ate and more was offered.
I know. I can't believe it.
You're free now. And the next time you're hungry, you need only ask to be fed.
No, you should go and feed yourself.
Thank you for everything. Thank you.
Clive, you're an enabler. What are you going to pay their rent next? You're an enabler, man. They could get up and walk. It's right there. I guess most RPG heroes are just enablers, right? Killing people's rats in their basements. Taking out monsters. Just running fetch quests for everybody in town. Whoa. Huh.
Master Quinton will never forgive me if I don't save that crop.
And then I just randomly find Jill down here?
I want no trouble. Wait, that's... Oh, glory to Grieger. You were the hanged man. I took you for a rogue. If you're a friend of Master Quinton's, then perhaps you'll help me. His vineyard, Lostwing's pride and joy, has been beset by a plague of giant wasps.
And you need someone to solve your pest problem.
I do indeed. I've never seen them so far from the forest, nor so mean, for that matter. I suppose the smell's got them worked up, And little wonder. This'll be the finest crop we've ever known if the fiends don't eat it first. I tried chasing them off myself, but they won't flee from the likes of me. And if I don't bring those grapes in for pressing soon, Master Quinton will have my guts for garters. You look like you can handle that blade of yours. Will you put it to use for a comrade in need? Please, rid us of these wasps so I can be about my business.
All right. I'll see to it.
Oh, thank you. You'll find them over at Gotan's Bales on the edge of town. And hurry, Lostwing needs those grapes.
I was just there. Goltan's Gales. I was just there. What's all this then? What's all this then? Nothing down here. You know, it does everything really well, but what it's asking you to do is kind of like that is two of the most fetch questy side quests in a row, like back to back, that I've ever seen. Hey, I lost my letter on the road to wherever. Hey, there's all these pesky rodents or rats or wasps or something, you know? Very, very, very formulaic. Same kind of stuff you'd be doing in an MMO.
That must be the vineyard. A few wasps shouldn't give me too much trouble.
The only reason they didn't do this as an MMO is because it would cannibalize their Final Fantasy Online market.
You know what to do. Sit on Toggle. Keep your distance, boy. There, boy. That's enough.
I will say though, all very well done.
Company.
It's cliche stuff, but it's all very well done.
Sick of Toggle. It's over. You know what to do.
Aside from the game kind of playing itself, you know. All very well done.
Looks like that was the last of them.
That's it?
I better let Quentin's man know.
Okay. See, this is where a chocobo would come in handy, I'd say. At least he does the little sprint, but then as soon as he gets close to town, he stops. Stops sprinting. Watch. Probably right under these trees. Watch. And normal walk.
It's looking to be up.
Jog.
Don't tell me. Turnips for some.
Yeah, I think that's probably the title of this episode. The most fetch questy fetch quests. Whatever quest did quest.
Those wasps won't be interfering with your harvest anymore.
Oh, thank you. Master Quinton would have had my head if I'd lost the crop. I'd say you've earned a reward. Our Gotan Rouge fetches a handsome price among the rich and powerful of the realm. We use that money to keep our comrades fed and Imperial wolves from our door. The vineyards were Master Quinton's idea. He wanted to give bearers a place to work, a place where they'd be safe.
Well, he certainly seems to have done that here. I'm glad I could help.
I'll see that he hears of your kindness. And once this vintage is ripe for drinking, there'll be a glass or two raised in your honor.
Nah. Quentin seems like a good dude, you know. Setting up a vineyard. Doesn't want no money or nothing. It's for the people. Let's see if there's a way to teleport back. Hold on a second. I think I gotta go back to Sid's... Yeah, I gotta go back to Sid's hideaway. Because there was another side quest I wanted to jam out in this episode. If I can. Not that obelisk. This one, because it's by the world map. Oh, can I just go to the world map from here? Nope. Oh, you can. Oh, nice. Okay. Well, that's easier than going to the edge of town. Oh, look, this one... It's at Martha's. Is that where it's at? I think so, because, look, it's got a side quest, a little icon next to it, so I guess we don't have to go to Sid's. I was thinking of going back to that Alliant... What's his name? I forgot what they called it. But I think that's just a shortcut to here.
The tavern. It's done for. I've seen
Oh.
your face before. You're a friend of
Hey.
Martha's. Help us, I beg you.
Help you with what?
Bandits in the golden stables. They're waving their swords around. I think they're gonna kill someone. When I saw what was happening, I slipped out the back. I should have stayed, but... Oh, please help them.
All right. I'll see to your problem.
Thank you.
How many were there?
I was out of the door too fast to count. They looked a nasty bunch, though. Be careful in there, all right?
Not a problem. It's what heroes frickin' do.
Ha! Golden Stables my ass. All Martha's hiding back here is coppers. Oh, that's a fine sword, friend. Heavy though, I expect. What say we relieve you of it?
Oh man, we're gonna fight right in the bar.
Get him, lads. I want that blade.
Let's get this over with.
It's over. There, boy. Get him, boy.
What the hell's happening? Particle explosion.
Sick of Torgal.
You basically walk into a room and just explode particles. And visual effects.
I'll be keeping my blade, thank you.
There he is, the hero of the golden stables.
No need to thank
twice
me.
about pushing us around again, thanks to you. You're
Yeah.
lucky you were nearby. No good cowards wouldn't have dared set foot in the place if I'd been here, of course.
Clive is single, you know.
I thought you told me you had someone watching the place.
The Blood Axes keep an eye on the tavern, yeah. When they're not busy keeping the peace, that is. I've spread them as thin as they'll go. The Empire might be in charge, but that don't mean they care to keep us safe. If it weren't for the Blood Axes and me, merchants won't come near these lands for fear of what might happen to them.
I see. Then you do Rosaria a great service.
Just as you did today. You're a useful man to have around. Here.
Phone number?
And there'll be a mug of something tasty waiting for you whenever you next stop by.
Right, we've got work to do for to make this place presentable. You best be going before I arm you with a mop.
Maybe it's an illusion. Maybe 20 XP is like a lot. And it's not registering as a lot in my mind.
There he is, the man of the hour.
You're talking to me?
You're the one who saw off the bandits, aren't you?
Martha was singing your praises.
Oh, an admirer.
It takes a brave man to march into danger out of the goodness of his heart. You have my respect.
A Rosarian salute.
Oh, what is it they say? Old habits die hard. I trust you won't be reporting me to the Viceroy. If we'd had a few more like you about, perhaps the Rosfields might still... Listen to me rambling on. Thank you again, and, take care of yourself.
Clearly, you don't recognize me. Not from this side? Maybe the profile? Maybe like this side? This side? Recognize me now? Nope. Okay, where's Gav? I think that's all of the side quests, so let's go to the world map. Gav is back at the hideaway. Yeah, that's all the side quests that are available right now. How much will it let me look at the whole world? Is this the whole game world? Like, for real? That's really not that big. But I think I'm like 25% into the game, maybe 30% into the game or so. But I think that's a good place to cap this episode. We basically just did a bunch of side quests, like 5 of them back to back. I think, where are we going next? Where is it? Oh yeah, North Point, and then off to Oriflamme to go after the Mother Crystal, I believe, if I can remember correctly. But we've armed ourselves with a little bit better gear, and yeah, we got some adventuring ahead of us. Looking forward to seeing what's at North Point. Yeah, come on back for the next episode. If it's not already up in the playlist, then it'll be up tomorrow. All right, see you in the next one. Ciao.